皆さんこんにちは、トニー森です。今回はナパバレーのジャッドヒルワイナリーに来ております。それでは皆さんご一緒に行ってみましょう。ジャッドヒルはナパバレーの東側丘陵地帯の斜面に 5.6 ヘクタールのブドウ畑を持つ家族経営のワイナリーで、シルバラドトレイル沿いに位置しています。1980年代にホワイトホールレーンワイナリーを成功させた後、バーニー・フィンケルスタインさんご夫妻は年間3万ケースを出荷していたワイナリーを売り、高品質の手作りワインの少量生産を目指しました。年間の出荷量は3000ケースを超えることはなく、ワイン作りの全てにおいて人をかけて携わっています。1992年から手作りのカスタムワインの生産を行っており、ぶどう栽培者やワイン愛好家に自分独自のブランドによるワイン作りを提案しています。それではナパバレ地区にあるジャッドヒルワイナリーの2代目のオーナーの一人のジャッドヒルさんにお話を伺ってみます。
Well, Judd's Hill is a family-owned and operated winery, very small. We make less than 3,000 cases of Judd's Hill wine a year. I'm a second-generation winemaker. My father started this business well over 30 years ago, and I'm very excited to be able to continue it in the very hands-on style that he started. We continue to do to this day. And I'm excited today because we're in the pirate ship at Judd's Hill. It's a set we created for a video series that we do with our wine pirate, and you can look for that soon at the Judd's Hill website. But as far as our wines go, we make a few different varieties. We make a Cabernet Sauvignon, and we make a Rosé of Cabernet Sauvignon, amongst some others. We also make some Pinot Noir, Petite Syrah, a little Sauvignon Blanc, as well as wines for other people. We do quite a bit of custom winemaking for folks. Either people can bring us their grapes and we make wine for them, or anybody. You know, one of your viewers could call me and say, Judd, I want to make a barrel of wine. I'll go find the grapes for them, depending on their stylistic needs. And then I'll make the wine. They can choose the type of barrel, design the label, and we ship it off to them, and it's their very own wine. What do I consider most important in making wine? That's a great question. That's a hard question. You know, wine is this great blending of art and science coming together. So of course you have to know your microbiology, because you have to have your yeasts correct and all the other little bugs that live in the wine and make wine so wonderful. You have to understand that. But on the other hand, you have to be very artistic. You have to be able to blend flavors, blend wines, choose the proper barrel that's going to make the wine elegant. You have to be able to taste the flavors in the grape. So it's very hard for me to say what's the most important. I think my talents, and I'll go with my talents, lie more on the artistic side. And then we have another fellow here who's very good at the laboratory stuff and the science. So as long as he can take care of that, that lets me be free to kind of be the artist. This is our Rosé of Cabernet Sauvignon. This is a very light wine. It's not a very sweet wine though. It's actually a dry rosé. It showcases some of the nice fruit characteristics of Cabernet Sauvignon, but of course it doesn't have the tannins, the extracted flavor. So for people who like a little bit drier style rosé, this is a very nice one to have. It's very versatile, goes with a wide variety of foods, or just stands up on its own. You know, you could just sip this at a cocktail party and be very happy. The other wine we have is our Cabernet Sauvignon. So these are both Cabernet Sauvignons, but this one was fermented without the skins and made in a white wine style, and this is the classic Cabernet Sauvignon that we, of course, ferment with the skins because that's where you get the color and the great flavors and the tannin. It's a blend of different vineyard sources, so some of the fruit comes from a hillside in St. Helena, some from Up Valley in Oakville, some from the Stag's Leap district. So you have a very steep hillside, you have some rolling hill, you have some flat land, which all gives the wine a nice depth of character. All the grapes, you know, have different flavors that they impart to the wine, so it creates a nice depth and complexity. Also, the wine is not going to be very oaky. For this wine, we use about, I'd say 90% once used barrels. So barrels are kind of like tea bags. The more you use them, the less flavor you get out of them. And I prefer to have that wood flavor much more in the background, more of a nuance. I think that makes the wine a little bit more elegant. It makes it more food friendly. You have the fruit as the showcase and those harsh wood tannins, which are nice to give it some depth and some backbone, but they're not going to be fighting with a meal. So this is a really good food wine, and I love to eat, so I make wines that I know are going to go well with food.
それではジャッドヒルズの2008年のロゼをテイスティングしてみます。味的にはすごくオフドライですね。でやはりこのベリー系のアロマがガーンときてですね、すごく、清涼感のあるすっきりした風味のロゼだと思います。すごく美味しいですね。でこのロゼに合うペアリングでしたらですね、マグロのカルパッチョですね。マグロのカルパッチョ、マスタード風味なんかこのロゼにすごく合うと思うんですけども、オリーブオイルとそれとごま油、それにですねビネガーを混ぜていただいて、それでラディッシュですね、ラディッシュ、それとできたらオリーブのねチョップしたオリーブをアクセントにつけていただいて、それでできればパルメザンチーズですね、パルメザンチーズをスライスしたやつを乗っけていただくと最高のカルパッチョになると思います。それではジャッドヒルの2005年のカブリネ・ソーヴィニヨンをテイスティングしてみます。熟れたですね熟成したプラム、その味わいにですね甘いキャンディーのですねフレーバーがこう混ざり合って、そうですね、長く続くなんて言いますかね、後味になって現れてくるようなすごくバランスの取れたカブレネですね。できたらステーキが一番いいと思うんですけどもね、フィレミニオンでもリブアイにでも合うと思うんですけども、フィレミニオンでしたらガーリックマッシュポテトですね。ガーリック、通常のプレーンじゃなくてガーリックマッシュポテトにソテーしたマッシュルームを添えたらすごくパーフェクトなペアリングになると、そんな感じがします。
Hi, I'm Judd Finkelstein, and on behalf of the 3 generations of my family that are here at Judd's Hill Winery in Napa Valley, I invite you to come visit us, enjoy what we have to offer, and we'll look forward to seeing you really soon. Thanks.
皆さん、ジャズヒルはいかがでしたでしょうか。エンジョイしていただけましたか。それではまた次回。I'll see you guys next time.